I'm so jealous of Mexican people, Mexican culture. They don't need no nannies, because you know who takes care of the baby? The other baby. Hermana, tia, abuela, sobrina, prima, second prima, bounce house. The baby is just born into childcare. I want to be Mexican in my next life. Don't nobody have more fun than Mexicans. I used to live at Crenshaw and Pico. Yes, if you don't know, Crenshaw and Pico is this magical corner in the hood of Los Angeles where Guadalajara meets Korea. And the Mexicans and the Koreans are in constant racial warfare. And their weapons are loud music versus frowning. Mexicans know how to prioritize family and fun. They take their kids to Disneyland all the time. And now to accommodate, there is all of this Spanish at Disneyland. Every ride begins with, "Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, please keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times. Damas y caballeros, por favor, mantenga las manos y los abrazos entre la coche. Y por favor, no fumas. Porque es grosso y peligroso, ¿ok? Ok, y los empleados deben lavarse las manos antes de regresar al trabajo, ¿ok? Ok, ten cuidado. Ten mucho cuidado, porque hay tacos de lengua, hijo de puta manzana. Late at night when all the world is sleeping. Yes, that's how Mexican Disneyland has gotten. They play Selena on Pirates of the Caribbean. The Haunted Mansion is now called Dia de los Muertos. And what was formerly known as Splash Mountain is now a Splash Mountain. Our nanny is 62 years old. Yes, I would never accept anything younger than 62 years old. If you are hiring a 25-year-old pretty young thing to be your nanny, you a dumbass. Do you not read People magazine? You don't know what's up? That's inviting a marriage grenade into your home. When you have a newborn baby, your marriage is very weak because you're both stressed out, you look like shit because you don't shower no more, you're resentful of each other. Whose idea was it to bring this new roommate into the world? Your marriage is very vulnerable and easy for an outsider to invade and colonize. If we had hired a 25-year-old man who was not ugly, great with my daughter, and said yes immediately to every chore I asked him to do with a positive attitude, oh, you best believe that I would eat the shit out of his butthole. Every day. Every day would be an all-day nanny butthole buffet. I don't care if his 25-year-old butt cheeks got all nervous and clenched up and closed on my face like elevator doors. I would get in there and just... Jack Nicholson in The Shining.